A Valorous hero event is starting around the world in Pokemon Go. As always, we're running through all the tips and tricks for this event here on the channel, so let's get right into it. So this event is May 11th, 10 a.m. to May 17th, 8 p.m. all local time. Bonuses during the event, we're gonna have 2 times catch candy, as well as 2 times chance of getting an XL candy for trainers above level 31. Wild spawns during the event? Well, there are none. But we do have some exclusive raids going down during this event. Appearing in 1-star raids, we will see Hisuian Growlithe, Galarian Ponyta, and Hoothoot. 3-star raids will have Galarian Stunfisk, Druddigon, Hisuian Braviary, and Hisuian Avalugg. 5-star raids will have Tapu Fini, and Mega raids will have the new Mega Pinsir, which we will talk about its meta relevancy in a bit. Now, as always, we have some exclusive research going down during this event. Starting with field research tasks, we're gonna have a task that can get us a shiny Ponyta, some Stardust, some Revives, or some Hyper Potion. Not 100% sure what the tasks are because I actually have to run out, so I gotta get this video out and have no time to check what the tasks are from the mans in Australia. So link below if you wanna know what the exact tasks are for all of these field research task encounters. We'll also have a Valorous Hero event special research task. Again, link below if you wanna know what the research tasks exactly break down, but it will lead to a Ponyta with a little costume on that can be shiny as the one of encounter for this event. Finally, there will be a timed research task that you can complete only during the event that will get you a fast TM and a regular charge TM. Again, link below, check out LeakDuck. They have a full breakdown of everything going down. With the event details of the way, let's get right into the tips, starting with the best wild spawns. Now you might say to yourself, Pokédaxi, you just said there's no wild spawns going down during this event. Well, when there's no wild spawns, the spawns are going to convert to the season spawns. On screen, you can see the different spawns that will appear in different areas of the world during the season of Rising Heroes. I want to take a moment to take a look at all these spawns and which ones you should probably be hunting for during this event, because this is most likely what we'll be seeing in the wild. Starting with Togetic, which just had a community day, but Togetic evolves into Togekiss, which is a good fairy type raid attacker and a good Master League Pokemon. We'll also see Gardevoir in the wild, in which Gardevoir is a good fairy type raid attacker and also does have a mega in the game right now. We'll see Trubbish in the wild, which Trubbish does give you 750 Stardust every time you catch it, so a great Pokemon to catch to grind Stardust. We'll see Executor in the wild, which is a stage 2 Pokemon getting you 300 Stardust per catch, so another great Pokemon to grind Stardust with. Unova's Stunfisk is going to be in the wild, which is a good limited Great League Cup Pokemon, although outshined by its brother Galarian Stunfisk, still pretty good. Morlow's also spawning in the wild, which does get you 500 stars per catch. We see Aerodactyl spawning in the wild, which Aerodactyl does have a mega form in the game right now. Snorlax spawning in the wild, which is going to be a good Ultra League and Master League Pokemon. Mawile is spawning in the wild as well, which is good for some limited Great League Cups, as well as does have a mega form that could come to the game in the future. Aeron spawning in the wild, which evolves into Aggron, which does have Mega Aggron in the game right now. Medicham is spawning in the wild, which Medicham is one of the best Great League Pokemon and also does have a mega form, which is, in the game right now. Medicham also does get you 300 Stardust every time you catch it. Slowpoke is spawning in the wild, which did recently have a community day, but Slowbro does have a mega form, which is in the game right now if you need a good IV one. Mantine is spawning in the wild, which is not bad for the Great League as a Pokemon. Luminion is spawning in the wild, which does give you 300 Stardust every time you catch it. Frillish is spawning in the wild, which evolves into Jellicent. Jellicent is a good Great League and a good Ultra League Pokemon. And finally, Goomy spawning in the wild, which Goodra, not bad in the Master Premier Cup. So yeah, overall, those are the Pokemon that you should be looking out for during this event because they will be spawning. Note, some of them will be spawning more in cities versus mountains versus near the water, etc. Also, we do have 2 times candy and 2 times chance of getting XL candy. So this is actually a great event to actually catch those Pokemon because you're getting more candy and XL candy for them. Now that pivots us to the best raids, and what would be the best raids to go after during this event? Starting with the 1-star raids, really nothing great in there. We do have Hoothoot, which evolves into Noctowl, which is a great League Pokemon, but Hoothoots are not that rare in the wild, so you could probably find one there. In the 3-star raids, we see Galarian Stunfisk, which is going to be a very strong Great League and Ultra League Pokemon. However, obviously, it just had a research day, so you probably have a bunch of these. Druddigon is spawning in there, which is going to be good in the Love Cup, not bad Pokemon there. And finally, Hisuian Avalugg, which is not bad for the Master Premier Cup. In the 5-star raids as well, we're going to have Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is going to be a good Great League and Ultra League Pokemon, so we have a very meta Pokemon in raids, which has been a while since we've seen that. Note, however, to get a Tapu Fini for the Great League, you need to catch a non-weather boosted level 20 Tapu Fini and then trade it with a low level friend. When you trade away a Pokemon, the IVs will change, and if the IVs get low enough, then the CP of Tapu Fini will go under 1500. So trading a Tapu Fini once a day with a friend, you can even do it with a best friend, I believe, and still get it the right CP. That will be how you get a Great League Tapu Fini. However, Tapu Fini probably going to be stronger in the Ultra League, so you can just use it there if you'd like. Finally, that leads us to Mega Pinsir, the new Mega, and is this Mega going to be any good in Pokemon Go? Starting with PvP, the only time Megas are allowed are going to be in the Mega Master League, but unfortunately, I do not see Pinsir being very strong in that league. Running Fury Cutter, Close Combat, X-Scissor, I could see this Pokemon being good against Pokemon like Zarude in the Master League or any sort of Dark type or Grass type, but really we don't see a lot of that in the Master League. So most likely you're better running a different Mega in the Mega Master League, like the Primals, for example. Those things are broken. As far as raids go though, Mega Pinsir is actually going to be the new #1 overall Bug type raid attacker in the game. The only Mega that will be better higher than it is going to be Mega Heracross when that does come out in the future. Note, however, Mega Beedrill does have higher damage per second. So Mega Pinsir is looking at more bulk, a little bit less damage per second. Mega Beedrill, a little bit more damage per second, but a lot less bulk. Overall, Mega Pinsir probably one of the best bug type megas to run in the game. But if you're just looking for Mega Boost, Primal Kyogre is still a better option because you can just put it in the back of your party and get bug Mega Boost for the whole battle, which is like broken. The primals are so broken in the game. It's actually crazy. Nonetheless, I definitely recommend grabbing some Mega Energy for this Mega, and then you can go ahead and walk it to get, the Mega. Now let's talk about candy. We obviously have that boost of catch candy, but let's take a look at other ways we can get more candy for all of these amazing wild spawns we're getting this season. I shouldn't even say this event because this is season. Starting with Pineapple Berries, you can use regular Pineapple Berries to multiply your catch gain by 2 and Silvers by 2.33. You can also Mega Evolve a Pokemon. If you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch and shares a type with that Mega, you will get extra candy and XL candy for catching that Pokemon. We obviously have a huge varied wild spawns during this event because it's just the season spawns, but I always say when there's a huge variety of wild spawns, go with a normal type Mega. You'll be hitting the most amount of candies for the wild spawns because it's the most amount of normal type Pokemon. Other option though is of course to use a bug type Mega or a water type Mega. Specifically using Primal Kyogre will actually get you extra candies for catching Tapu Finis and Pinsir from the Mega Raids. So if you're going the raid route, probably go with the Primal Kyogre. You could even go with the Mega Aerodactyl, which will counter Mega Pinsir, but also get you extra candies for it. Overall, let me know in the comment section below what Mega you'll be going with and why. You can also of course trade during this event or after this event with any Pokemon you caught that were rare or you want XL candies for. When you trade away a Pokemon, if the distance between those two Pokemon is more than 100 kilometers where they were caught, you will be guaranteed an XL candy. So for example, if I catch a bunch of those Gardevoirs that are spawning in the wild this season, and then I go ahead and trade them with a Gardevoir that was caught in Paris, and the one I caught was in Ottawa, then I'll get an XL candy for Rolls. Finally, you can go ahead and transfer Pokemon during a double transfer candy spotlight hour, and we actually do have one coming up. Next Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. is going to be Bellsprout Spotlight Hour, specifically on May 16th, with the bonus of 2 times transfer candy. So if there's any rare Pokemon you catch during this event that you want to transfer, you want some extra XL candies for them, make sure you transfer them during that time frame to get a little bit extra. Finally, that leaves us with some platinum medal tips. You need 35 platinum medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. And I want you guys to always be staying on top of this. So which platinum medals should we grind during this event? This event, pretty much just a bunch of raids and research going down. So of course, the Pokemon Ranger medal, complete 2,500 field research tasks. You can complete some of those research tasks to work on this. Also the championship medal, win 2,000 raids. You can do some of those 1 and 3 star raids to complete that. You could also do some legendary raids, work on your battle legend medal, complete 2,000 legendary raids. And finally, your Rising Star medal, defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids. If there's any of the Pokemon that are in raids that you have not done at least one raid for, do one raid for it so you can get a point towards your Rising Star medal, in which you need to defeat 150 different species of Pokemon in raids. With that being said, that is pretty much a Valorous hero event, my tips for this event. Overall, these team events have been probably some of the worst events, in my opinion, that we've ever had in Pokemon Go. But let me know what you'll be doing. Let me know what other tips I might have missed for this event. And we'll see you guys in a tips video for the next event, which will hopefully be better. 12 more tips. Peace.